see, I am going to explain the program for displaying first 10 natural numbers with the help of this do while loop. We know that first 10 natural numbers are like this 1, 2 up to 10. These are the first 10 natural numbers. Here we can set counter's initial value as a 1, and up till that counter's value is less than equal to 10, we have to repeat the task of displaying that counter's value, and every time we have to increment that counter's value. That this logic we will apply here. See, initially we have declared this I variable. I is having initial value 1. We have to initialize it to 1 using initial expression. This one is initialization first we have to do. After that we will place this do keyword. Okay. Then this one is a block of that do while. Inside that whatever you want to execute, means every time we have to display the value of I. That's why we have written here printf /n% comma I. Here it will display initially, see, whatever value of I, and then every time we have to increment the value of that counter by 1. Again and again we have to repeat this task till value of I is less than equal to 10. That's why we have placed here in while inside bracket whatever test expression we have placed here. Now see, here I plus plus is just like a plus plus I or I equals to I plus 1. Every expression is just work similarly. Okay, every time means instead of this you can write plus plus I or I equals to I plus 1, no problem. Meaning is same, that increment the value of that I by 1 every time. Now how it works, see, initially we have declared one variable I. It will not have any value, it will have actually garbage value initially. After that we have initialized that value of I, that is initialization, to 1. Now do without checking for any condition, control will directly come here and will display whatever value of I, that is 1. 1 will get displayed initially and value of I will become 2 because of this I plus plus. And now at the point of exit, at the exit point it will check for the condition. Now while I is less than equal to 10, now here 2 is less than equal to 10, yes it is true. Okay, true. That's why again control will come here inside block and again display whatever value of I, that is 2. In the same way it will display that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Getting? Whenever value of I is 10 it will display that one. Okay, and after that it will increment the value of I by 1. Then that will be 11. Now it will come here and will check for the condition. 11 is less than equal to 10. No, now it is false. That's why control will not come back inside that loop to execute, inside that body of loop to execute the statements, because the condition is false. Control will come here and you will get this output displayed onto the output screen. It is just similar to the while loop. In case of while loop, what we write? Initialization, that is I equals to 1, while I less than equal to 10. Same condition we will place here. Just whatever body we have written for do while, the same body we will write here, that print whatever value of I and increment the value of I by 1 every time. That's it. This is in case of while. Here also you will get the same output. No difference in between this do while and while in this case. But where the difference is? Okay. See, suppose initial value of that I is 11 here also. Now here what output we will get and here what output we will get, that we have to see. Initially value of I is 11, but without, here we are not checking condition at entry point. This is not entry control, it is a exit control loop. That's why without checking condition, control will directly come here. This do keyword is suggesting that do this in this way. Just it will execute, the control will execute this block without checking for any condition. Initially it will display whatever value of I, that is 11 here, and then value of I will be 12, and then after execution of this update expression, control will come here to check whatever test expression written here, whatever condition written here. Now I I is 12. 12 is less than equal to 10. No, it is false now. That's why control will not come back to execute this block again. That is for second time. First time it will get executed definitely in any situation, whether the condition may be true or false. In every situation this block will get executed at least once in case of do while. That's why we are getting this output onto the screen, that is 11. But in this case, see, initially value of I is 11 here. Okay, initially value of I is 11. It control will come here. I is less than equal to 10. Initially it will check the condition first at entry point only while loop, in case of while as well as in case of for. This condition will be checked. 11 is less than equal to 10. False. 11 is not less than or equal to 10. It is greater than 10. That's why condition will be false and control will not go inside body of that while. It will come here directly and you will not get any output in this case. Means in case of do while, control means whatever execution will done at least once, whether the condition may be true or false initially, and here it should be true for execution of that block. If the condition is initially false in case of while and for, then block will never get executed. Okay, this is the difference between do while and while. Now why she has given this do while loop? Normal programs like whatever first 10 natural numbers, display multiplication table of a number, display first 50 even numbers, check whether given number is prime or not. In that case we have to use this while or for. Normally for is used when that number of iterations are known in advance. Okay, but in while is normally used if you don't know in advance whatever number of iterations, exact number of iterations, on the basis of any condition that will be decided. In that case normally while is used, and if the number of iterations are fixed, known in advance, then normally for is used. Here we know the number of iterations in advance, that is 10. In that case for will be better, but we have seen that sum of digits program in that while. Okay, means whenever explaining that while loop, I have already explained that sum of digits of a number program, that for that we don't know in advance how many iterations will be there. That is totally dependent on the number of digits in that number. In that case while is not best. Okay, but here when to use do while? Do while is normally used whenever there is a situation like that loop should get executed at least once without checking for any condition initially.